still, Mark?
Yes.
How are you?
Yes, relatively busy here and there, with football matches and what have you,
Okay, yeah.
the odd concert, Coldplay,
You went to Coldplay?
Well, when you went to Coldplay, you get 10 minutes to have a watch of it and then get back on your door,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So was it where that was at?
I've got photographs of it.
Cool.
Would that be something if I could show the film to put on that film? But I don't think the talent's there to be able to do that. Do you know what I mean? You've got
We
the
could
film.
do it, but why? It's enough. You've
got it.
you've plugged Coldplay.
I plugged Coldplay.
I'm sure Chris Martin would be very happy about that.
What was clever with Coldplay was these wristbands I was telling Marco about, whereupon they'll light up on the pitch and indeed in the audience as well, and it lights up so it's rather glistening like a astronomical inside the ball. All glitter of people's wrists, because thousands of people turn up to Coldplay. I think it was 18,000 or something. No, 80,000 rather on Sunday, on the last day. Stranded at Wembley. Thousands of people were stranded. Probably 70 plus, maybe. Well, some had Uber taxis, but the other 79 or so, only 1,000 probably got home by taxi or family car or something. I was stranded at
Still there?
At Wembley. Yeah, it's still there.
At Wembley.
Still at Wembley. Yeah, exactly. I like that. Yeah. Nice little input. So I ended up at Hammersmith bus station for the whole night. I got in about 3 in the morning and I had a coffee, a cappuccino. McDonald's was open. I think it looks after the waifs and strays.
Serendipity.
In summertime. Serendipity in a sense, yeah. I guess so, yeah.
Actually, I remember when they were playing Hammersmith a few years ago. I'd come back from Camden, as you remember, and I went to the chipper. It's no longer there, around the corner. So I got a chip and was outside. So I ended up just walking back to East Acton, but I was nearly tempted to go inside, to get a ticket at the door, but but I didn't do it, and well,
I think in a lot of instances it'll be online. The tickets are online, thousands are online, and football matches are online as well. You get it on the door. You have to have your ticket to come to the door, to come to the turnstiles. In a lot of instances, that's the general norm. The general consensus is you go online and buy a ticket.
Yeah. Well, I just hadn't planned it. It would have been taxing to add something like that onto one's itinerary if it's not pre-planned. Like, so maybe another time.
Yes.
But there's always something going on, or anyway.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
So who knows what happened? You did that play. How did it go?
What play we're speaking of?
George's last play.
No, it didn't go. Purely because it clashed with the Waterloo, the Wembley night shifts that I could not retract those. I could not. Given that you're on Universal Credit, I don't mind telling you that. You're not going to cancel it. You would have some explaining to do. So So he strangely had them clash with my football stewarding night shifts, which are like till 11 o'clock at night, and the show between 7 and 10.
So you recasted it?
He recast, he did, yes. A young guy, nice guy, very cliche to say that. Nice guy, slightly Muslim. Mum's an English actress as a child actress. I met her once, only once. And he was really quite pleasant, chatting about maybe 25 or something, maybe younger or so, and was quite reluctant to play the man himself.
Well,
because he wasn't suited to it anyway. He's a thin chap.
George, he's a tendency to cast out of the what you think would be irregular. He would cast against type.
Yes, he can. He casts against type. Sometimes that can work. Exactly, he casts against type. Nevertheless, there we go. It's happened. I've moved on from it. But the one night that they thought I could play the part, the following morning, no, I couldn't. The following day I had the shift, another shift, and they moved the first night to a rehearsal instead. So the first night became a rehearsal. I simply walked out the door, and shook hands with the guy playing, I say, a nice chap. I forget his name now.
Yeah,
Well, Muhammad. His name was Muhammad.
Do that with your phone.
And
it's alright.
Turn it into a triangle.
That's cool. It's a better. It's cool. More sky.
It's not cool if that
Left-
falls
left-
over.
it'll be. I guess it'll be okay. So I left on good terms with the cast. Wish them luck, but they had issues. One guy dropped out. One sort of Jamaican West Indian type actor, well, plucked off the street really, or maybe doing music or something. But his first chance to act had because he had a script in his hand. That was the deal.
French
he didn't
theatre
turn
in
up.
Camden, you know, that's always been the story with the plays I've done with George. There's always been you know, that kind of
Mindset.
yeah, like for instance when he cast the guy that I worked with that played Jesus. Do you remember we went to the to see the bands
Yeah.
with what was his name? Yeah, it's
A
anyway.
fairly retentive memory.
Yeah, or even with Michael Dickinson.
Dickinson,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
right. Who lived down the road from the theatre as such. Yes,
Yeah.
went to his flats a number of years ago. I did do the play, although I didn't play Boris, which I was intending to play because he put me forward for. I played counsel for the defence between Boris Johnson and Robert Gould.
Okay. So how many nights was that?
Played 3 nights. I think
Oh,
we
you
did
did,
3
so you
nights.
did 3 nights,
So
yeah.
it was quite a wordy script. I was telling Marco about it, and I was
He mentioned they were casting for was it Boris Johnson?
Yeah.
yeah.
And I said I could do that. And the thing was, I had to go back to Ireland, or I was going back to Ireland. So it would be a question. I said, well, George wants to pay me up, but room and board me for 3 weeks. I'd consider it, but I don't think that offer was ever made to me.
No.
So, I let it slide. You know. So
There we go. And we all have our journey, don't we, so to speak, in this creative road,
sphere. Yeah.
road, whatever. What I'm doing at the moment, I guess, is a performance in itself. You're putting a bib on, and you're kind of looking after people or telling people what to do, and and then you're working at Wimbledon, a different uniform, or you're doing Ascot, and it's something out of Downton Abbey. It really is. You're on the second floor, and you're top hat and tail, well, not top hat, but looking sharp. Special uniform they give you, and looking very, very smart. You're thinking Downton Abbey on the second floor, and then royalty turns up in June. And you're there to protect them and cordon off escalators when you get the nod on the mobile phone or on the radio. Cordon it off, stop people coming up the stairs. Royalties passing by. Yeah, so there we go. So I guess it's all kind of role playing in itself.
Exactly.
Commonwealth Games, get role playing again, telling people to keep off the grass and all that.
Mark, I think we'll
Yeah, I think so.
Because
I'm
this
quite
is going
verbose, as
to
you
roll
know,
on.
by nature. Yeah.
So, folks from London, next time, Jerry Anton signing out with friend actor Mark Menschel and the ever-present Marco Casuto.
There we go.
Welcome to this abode.
You're dead.
I make do.
Make? How do you mean?
I survive.
How?
How?
By the entrapment of souls?
The materials they need contort when assembled.
Isn't that crude?
I suppose, Mr. Anton.
Look, I have to go to the airport. This continues.
Of course. See you on the other side.
Lord, farewell. This is the Spiritual Dawn
and Jerry Anton. We're going to talk about living in the 21st century, how it's changed since we were growing up. Anything, Jerry?
Yeah, I think technology changes everything. Kids today with their smartphones. I mean, you know, we didn't have smartphones when we were growing up, you know, and all your music is on your phone. So you know, you don't have to buy the vinyl album or something.
Yeah, it's like,
You can hear it for
it's sad when you can't go. It was nice to you hear some tunes on the radio and you go excited about going and buy it in the shop. But now it's too easy access. It's like movies are too easy access. It's like but now everything's changed because of certain things that are happening in the world. We don't need to go on about it. Prices are going up. Standard of living's going up all around the world. So I just hope that things unity
and
comes.
fashion.
Yeah, fashion.
You know, what musicians, pop stars wear, it's more synthetic.
Yeah.
Or more sort of you know, a mall feel to it, like that. You know, you wear a really white top for the camera, so it's clean, unlike this, you know, which is dark, like. So, you know, those guys are just wearing it for that video.
Yeah, image.
You know,
Love. And it's the same with what's marketable. It's like,
yeah, well, music and fashion have always gone hand in hand, but it's like
yeah, and then acting
and there's crossover to other art, like in terms of
there's painting, there's drawing, there's.
But in the 80s, there was like cross-pollination where rap, hip-hop had just hit the scene in New York. And then like post-CGBG, you know, bands, Explosion were on the radio. And then like Prince took off with Madonna following hot on his heels kind of thing. And
You just don't know what's going to happen in the future with music.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's just doing covers now. No original music, outstanding. It's a lot. It'd be nice to hear some nice original music. So that's the whole.
Well, I feel it's strata, like music is like you know, with like jazz music, you know, like the late Miles Davis or whomever, Prince, who I just said, that, you know, you can tap into it if you attune yourself to it. But, you know, that work is either done or isn't, you know.
The state of the world's, it's all chaos at the moment, so we're just.
So
we've got to find a way, staying positive and trying to live through each day as a human race. Yeah, I think that's what we all strive for, just to be happy.
Your closing message would be to send positive energy so that it will come back to you.
Yeah, talk to the universe. Give the energy out so we all can unite the human race.
But I feel like if world leaders don't exactly know the outcome, there's going to be, or the objective, if it's really personal to them, it's perhaps not good for our species or any other species, you know, in terms of survival, you know, which has to tie in with the scientists working at NASA and the space program as well.
Yeah, traveling, it's good to travel.
Yeah, and basically for us, the people, just to see more and do more. Anyway, over and out. Till next time. Peace.
How's it going, people? Live in the moment, wherever the moment is.
Listening to Sam Cooke. Sounds.
Spiritual Dawn listens to the focusing of the old school music.
Right on. Jerry Anton.
And the Spiritual Dawn. Dawn of a new era.
Catch you later. So Vic, tell me, if you're from Sri Lanka, how do you feel about me moving to Sri Lanka and setting up camp there? Do you think that would be a good thing for me to do, or would be?
Yeah, my ancestors from Sri Lanka, so I wouldn't mind at all. But I mean, it depends on how they are operating at the moment, you know.
Are your ancestors still alive on Earth? Or are they
Yeah,
moved
yeah.
beyond?
Yeah, there's a lot of them have left the planet,
Okay.
yeah, from Sri Lanka. Yeah, there's not many ancestors there, because we're from Malaysia, originally from Sri Lanka. But there might be one or two distant cousins out there, yeah. But I've got cousins from all parts of the world. You know, I appreciate all beauty in all backgrounds and faiths and religions.
I'm from Croydon.
And
I'm
I'm
from
from
Colchester, Essex.
Well, not Croydon, but Wimbledon. It's near Croydon.
yeah,
Fact.
yeah, I'm from the underground, overground. Woman did we? No, I can't say that, can I? No, copyright.
Me and
Political correctness.
the film director
No, I'm here
Duncan,
in London, England. It's England, isn't it? really?
David Bowie's son,
It
were
feels like we're in Malaysia or Barbados because the heat is so hot.
born on the same day
Born on
in the
4th of
UK.
July.
Yeah. So Marco, how's it like to be in London?
It's a bit hot.
It's
Well,
not
we're
that
not in
hot,
London. We're not in London.
We are in London.
We're in Hammersmith.
That's the London, man.
It's not separate.
Yeah,
It's not-
don't give our postcode
it's
away,
not the
man.
country.
Yeah,
Well, it's sort of. It's Chiswick, really. But
yeah, we're somewhere in between
we're
London.
We're posh, you see. So
Yeah, we're in the posh
we don't
end.
live in Chiswick.
What were you saying about
No, we're not posh.
dictators?
Oh.
You want to destroy all the dictators remaining on Earth,
I don't want to destroy them. They have to destroy themselves.
which they tend to do eventually.
Yeah.
But they kill a
Well, they don't have to destroy
load of
themselves.
other people before
No,
they
that's
do.
that's a wrong statement. They just have to figure out what they're doing is wrong, and then come to agreement.
But it's too late by then. Vic.
Yeah, but that's how it is. The dictators will never be brought to justice.
Yeah.
So what we have to do is pray for them to mend their ways. You know?
Yeah.
But because who's going to be strong enough to take down the head? You know? It's someone to take down the head.
So do you have a list of people that have to be dealt
No.
with?
No, I'm not going to say anything. I don't say anyone's names
Yeah.
because God knows who needs to be in here and who needs to be
They
out.
they know who they are. They
Yeah.
know who they are.
Yeah. And Marco knows who he is.
Just a matter of time.
He's just hiding away from the camera.
Yeah, no, I'm in the shade. I'm in the
He's
shade
there now.
because I get
He's live and kicking
I
and
get
he gets
blinded
blinded by it.
Blinded by the light.
by the light.
So how do you feel about me with the shaved head?
Yeah, I was worried.
I think it's good. You know,
Yeah.
it's I
I
do
do
it
like that.
as well in my
You know,
career.
like San Quentin.
But it grows
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, go back, go back.
Ex-convict.
No, but I'm not a convict. I'm just a
No.
good man.
No, it's
bad
just
I'm a
like
good man now.
Yeah.
Guys, if you shake the table, it's going to come on the soundtrack.
it's an earthquake.
No, stop shaking the table.
It's an earthquake. We are in Mexico. We're in Guadalajara.
Are we?
Yeah.
How do we get there?
I don't know, but we're there.
We went to Reykjavik. We
Yeah.
took a boat. I did a lot of walking. And
We're actually, yeah, it's a world tour.
stayed in a tent.
Yeah, the world tour is just beginning.
Just started in,
You know, I've been around the world in one
Mexico.
day.
And he did a lot of talking. Where was he?
We're in Guadalajara,
Yeah. Where's Guatemala?
Mexico.
Oh, Mexico.
That's why it's
He looks like Mexican, isn't it? You look
yeah.
Mexican.
Ramon. My name's Ramon. But it's not Ramon. It's,
Yeah.
I want a kebab,
So what's going to happen with the football?
char grilled.
Yeah, I want a kebab as well. Yeah. Or maybe should I get
tequila.
some Indian restaurant, rice and peas?
Yeah.
I don't know what to get.
Taco.
I'm fed up now eating the wrong food. Yeah, I should be a vegetarian, but
Yeah. Well,
Those
don't
animals
eat
have life.
meat. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Don't eat meat.
Yeah, you know, it's nothing like vegetarian tofu or soy foods. They're very filling as well. But you don't have all the clogged karma of the animal flowing through your veins and your consciousness.
Spirits infiltrating the being.
You know, that
Past lives.
that kill factor that people feel they need to do the shit. It's not needed and it's not there. So therefore, one is more at one.
Greener planet is what we need.
Yeah, we need a green planet. No, we don't need a green planet.
Not
Just
green
need a
planet.
planet.
We need a planet, but we need a greener planet.
Yeah, we don't need everything green,
No,
but we need everything to
Green.
stay alive. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, meaning
green.
yeah, everything needs to be grown naturally. Yeah,
Yeah, well, if it didn't work, I wouldn't be here right now. I mean, so obviously, being
yeah. So
vegetarian
people
works.
can't waste
It's
food.
just
They
what
need to grow it, eat it,
Too much
and get rid of it.
plastic, too much meat.
Yeah, too much plastic.
Too many people.
Yeah.
it's all the bad ones out there
We
that
can't get rid of people, man.
take someone
Yeah.
down eventually.
No,
Slowly.
no,
Well, there's a lot of that.
Poisoning.
no.
No, I mean not.
He was joking.
No, I was joking. It's a joke, but yeah, it's too many people. So
Yeah.
population control
Population control
and biometrics.
by Matrix.
Um,
Yeah, population control. This will not happen, man. We
microchipping.
got a new car that runs by itself. Can you know that?
Microchipping.
2002.
Computer
No,
analysis
2022.
for the space
Are we in
age.
2022?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2022.
It seems like yesterday it was 2000. But now
Time.
22 years has gone.
Times move. Time
They said the world was going to end in 2000, but now we're
time
still
goes
here.
faster.
Yeah, well, it's all these predictions, you know. But I mean, I always kept saying to anyone who gave me ears to listen with, you know, we are a species, so survival of the individual, fair enough, but survival of the species means eventually we're going to have to go out to space and live on stations away from our solar system to survive.
Well, I live in
Or-
Croydon, so I'm alright.
You know, the predicted mass extinction that happens.
Well,
in
I
our
live on another
afterlives,
planet.
yeah.
I said I live in Croydon, so
There, I said it.
Yeah,
Here, try these on.
I just live.
I want
now.
to see how you look like wearing wraparounds. Those ones.
Yeah, they look good on me. They look better on me than you, innit?
so just remember,
Well-
don't eat meat.
I'll give it back to the owner.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's
All right, that's time to
for
say goodbye.
commercials.
Where's the commercial break?
Yeah.
How?
Goodbye, God bless.
Hasta mañana.
Farewell. Animal Sweet.
Hit the red.
So you're just over from Ireland. You're in London for a few days. So what's your first impressions of the Kaleidoscope Festival?
Yeah, that was good. To be honest with you, I don't generally like festivals because they're a lot of work. You have to get there, you have to survive the day. You know, the music is good, the bands are generally good, but there's so many of them, you have to take them all in one day. So I kind of prefer to go and see one band and deal with that and, you know, go home afterwards. But the good thing about festivals, you get to see a lot of your bucket list all in one go, you know. And sometimes you see a band for the second or third time, and, well, that's good as well, you know. Updates, things. So
So who is the main act at Kaleidoscope?
yeah, I was Orbital. So later this year, I'm going to see. Well, hopefully, I'm going to see Massive Attack, and I'm going to see Kraftwerk, and what's that band that the Gallagher had a hit with?
Oasis?
Oasis. No, the
Oh, the High Flying Pigeons or something, isn't it?
no, that's his band. But you know, do you remember that hit he had during the '90s, Chemical Brothers?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll see that at the All Points East later in the year.
Right. So what did Alan McGee have to say? Was he?
It was just Q&A. It was good. You know, it was like what it was like being in Scotland, knowing his mates. You know, meeting simple minds from an early age. You know, Jim Kerr, Charlie Burgess. Just what it was like getting up and seeing things unfold. You know, slice of Britain, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So he didn't mention anything to do with the relationship with Tony Blair during the election.
Nah, no politics. All just you know, living. You know, living, working the scene.
So everybody thinks that basically he sold out to the government by signing Oasis up with Tony Blair. What's your opinion?
It's just rock and roll. You signed a band, they sold a lot of records, and I think when you sell a lot of records, it becomes to do with money, and that eventually has to do with tax, and then it has something to do with the government. But I don't think it was deliberate on his part.
Well, it's a clever marketing ploy for Oasis.
Yeah, it was like, but you know, it's to do with the public, you know, general public. You know, it's to do with the kids, you know.
All right, well, it's time to go. We've got to go to commercials now, but it's been nice chatting with you. See you next time.
Okay.
I didn't know who they were at the beginning, but they seem like quite a good band to me. Apparently they sold a lot of records.
Okay. Yeah, they sure did. I mean, before you were born, quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's your bucket list is one off your bucket list, yeah?
Yeah, well, there's only a few left. Led Zeppelin's the next one.
If they get it together.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And then Johnny Cash,
Johnny Cash, well,
In the Afterlife.
him and Elvis Presley.
Live from the Pearly Gates.
Yeah. Was it the $1 Million Sessions in the Afterlife, yeah. Okay. There's only one left. That's Jerry Lee.
Yeah,
Lewis,
or
yeah. Killer.
Chuck Berry, I suppose.
Yeah. Well,
He's on the list.
and
Fleetwood
him
Mac.
and Little Richard.
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah. But seriously, man, you can't. You have to wait till you're with the Angels before you can do a lot of those guys, you know.
Well, no, heaven is a place on earth, isn't it? It's a song.
That's what they say, you know. That's what you should strive for. To
I'm not
make
sure
heaven,
where it is because I haven't
heaven
found
on
it yet.
earth. If you make heaven on earth, there is no hell. It gets rid of the ingrained badness that people carry with them. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, dude.
I'll see you on the other side.
I'm going to sign off here, all right?
Time for the commercials, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is live recording.
This is live recording. Who's sending this to?
No, I'm not
BBC.
sending it to
Sending it to BBC.
This is for my own. I'm an editor as well.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'm trying to do.
So I just pretend I haven't noticed.
documentary
We
on
need to ask you some questions then.
on life in
So in the film, so this is the film business. This is the film.
on the
The
beach.
film.
What's going?
The film review. The film review. Live from Westfield Shopping Centre.
How does it feel?
I don't do interviews. Go away.
Talk to my agent.
How does it feel?
Talk to
it
my
feels
agent.
great. I love being on camera.
No comment.
Love the sound of my own voice. And here's my bicycle. One of my
And now,
I got one of those.
and now for the adverts.
No, let's stick to the point. All right,
Look
here's
at this. He's got a Cannondale, just like me. Cannondale, and he's got.
So
a
we're just
kryptonite
talking
lock as
to
well, just like-
Lance Armstrong about his latest bike, the Cannondale C119.
All right, my time is short.
I've got the new Terminator version of his one.
Have you got anything you want to ask me? Because I need to go and meet my agent.
Yeah.
So,
why do you have mud guards on your bike?
Because they don't look cool.
Really?
Because they're not wide enough.
And I should have them, and I've used to have them on bikes, but I need speed is everything.
Okay, yeah. So, Marco, are you a two-wheeler?
Two-wheeler? No, I'm a three-wheeler. I've got a tricycle.
Tricycle? Okay.
I usually fly anyway in a helicopter, but today I'm on a tricycle.
Yeah. And how's your car?
I don't have a car.
You
I came by boat.
You do.
Yeah, I came here by jet ski.
Man, you came down in a UFO.
Yeah. Literally, yes.
Okay. So, whether you believe in aliens or you don't believe in aliens or extraterrestrial
Well,
life.
I've met Mother Teresa, so I'm inclined.
You met Mother Teresa?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
No jiver.
No, seriously.
All right.
She was with Shatner. That's why I met them
Okay.
on the Starship Enterprise.
What do you think of this guy here who's saying stuff?
I'll give you two versions. One is on camera.
Yeah.
One is off camera,
Okay,
and you're going
right.
to send an NDA. The one on camera, actually, they're both the same. He's a good guy. He's a loyal friend, and I'm glad to know him.
Yeah.
And the real version?
And I mean that, Marco. He's a cool
I
guy.
paid him a lot of money to say that.
You know, if they've remade Magnum, and I always felt Marco should be playing one of the characters, and you know the version
that's
that Tom
really nice.
Selleck isn't in.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a bit too short to play Tom Selleck,
But you know, Tom Selleck is still active. He's
Alive.
still- yeah.
No, I
Very
just
much.
slightly off on that topic. I read someone told me Tom Selleck has had a wig for decades. I think it's off your friend and mine. Told me that.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell me
No.
that?
Nope.
He has a wig, okay. But as Marco
Doesn't
also
look
has
like-
a wig, it would be fine. He could play Magnum.
I was reading about how he did service in Vietnam.
Oh, really?
Then he went back into acting after
Yeah.
service.
Ah,
Stuff like that.
I'd like to play the helicopter pilot who just died
Yeah.
last week. Roger.
Yeah.
That would be
yeah.
an interesting gig,
I read about that.
flying around the islands. That'd be something.
So that kind of leaves us Tom, really, doesn't it? From that show.
Just Tom.
And the guy that
Tom.
played the Tash, is he gone?
I
Yes,
think
he's gone.
He's gone.
Now,
Yeah.
this is a great link. And it
He's
involves
passed
Marco.
away.
Involves Marco. We film in Hawaii,
Yeah.
which is where both John McVie and Mick Fleetwood live.
Yes.
So we can go and see them and hang out with them
See Fleetwood Mac.
in between.
That's where the singer from AC/DC went and did the show with
Johnson.
Johnson.
Brian Johnson,
You know,
yeah.
he does the On the Road
Yeah.
Did you see that episode with
No.
Pete with it? Yeah, it was good. It was good. I saw the one with Dolly Parton.
Oh, wait a
recently.
minute, Brian Johnson, wasn't it the Fleetwood? Wasn't it when he said that he plays in his local
Yeah.
he plays in a local band on a Friday night
Yeah.
in the local bar
Where?
In Hawaii.
in Hawaii.
Oh, in Mick Fleetwood's bar.
Yeah, I think he owns the bar, but
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
just a regular bar. It's not a really cool hangout place.
Hawaii.
And he just goes and plays there. So should we
So
do
that's
that?
where we're going to see
Can you
Fleetwood
set
Mac.
that up for us, Jared?
That's where we're going to see them.
Can you set up? Marco's going to play.
Well, I'll play Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple.
No, he's going to play something Tom Selleck. I'll do anything just to get
Tom
to Hawaii.
Oh, you want to do
In
an
Magnum.
improv?
No, not now. But we need to start filming by next. Like,
Oh, so for the next series?
for the next series.
Well, he's got an idea for a TV show. This guy's got all these ideas, but
I was pitching,
getting
I was
them
pitching
down.
the surfing story, right?
Yeah,
you.
to me, yeah.
So now, after watching Point Break, I was thinking that's the sequel to Point Break. So basically, where he goes to Australia, or it doesn't have to be Keanu Reeves, but basically, it's a whole new story, but in another country. So I'm thinking now, you've got maybe a trilogy. I mean, this I'm seeing it in my head, and there's got a whole backstory to it. It could be like a gang who are dealers.
Was this
drug
when they were
dealers.
children? Were you talking about when they were younger?
No, I'm just like I have written a script. I told you I've had a script idea based on surfers in Australia. So this is I've been working on for a while. So I think it's definitely got like
Legs.
potential. Three movie deal, trilogy.
He's pitching it. He wants your
Yeah.
son to get involved.
So I'm pitching for investors.
My son, he drives a hard bargain. He'd say, well, if you put some money down. No, he has to hustle just like
That's
everybody
fair
else.
Yeah.
He has
He
to
knows
just-
he knows what he's doing. That's
I mean, these guys are all freelance. He says, what you do is, Dad, if I'm halfway through a movie, I'm in touch with people back in LA or wherever they are, seeing if I can get the next one. Because as soon as you're out of the picture, good as you are, if you're not available, they go for somebody else. But eventually it comes around because he knows enough people, and it's like
But it takes
it's cliquey.
It's
Or-
getting to that point.
Yeah.
That's
Well-
the thing. It's trust. Everything is about trust, right?
I mean, sometimes he has to
Yeah.
turn things down
I've
because he's
seen-
on another movie, but it's
you,
tough. It's
you
tough.
know Bono from U2.
Yeah.
His daughter Eve is an actress,
Okay.
and she's doing a TV interview. So she's like hustling Brad Pitt to be.
He's what? Hustling it.
Brad Pitt
Yeah.
is producing a movie on the Grand Prix.
He's producing it.
Yeah, so Formula driving or something.
Yeah.
So it's a hustle.
Yeah.
Well, one other thing, Michael Mann is producing Ferrari, which they're filming in Italy now, at the moment. So I don't know what the release date is, but they're filming that at the moment. So he's been pitching that film, he said, for 27 years.
Is that the is that the title? That's the working title.
The
That
film
is a
I'm looking
Ferrari.
forward to is June 2, which should be shooting right now. And I think there's a new Napoleon movie as well. It's probably wrapped by now, but.
Well, the original one. Who was that? Who did that? In the 70s, was it?
What?
With Rod Steiger.
Yes, yeah.
That was very good. Yeah.
Rod Steiger. I love the idea that these directors, producers have this grand vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get 5,000 extras. You put them on a plane in the middle of a flat piece of land, or in the desert in Egypt or something. And yeah, we can film it. We'll do it. Dino De Laurentiis,
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, they think big.
Well,
I like
yeah,
that.
I mean,
The
you know,
Salkinds.
it's, if you're going to make Gladiator,
Salkinds, he did Superman.
Oh yeah, Ilya.
Yeah, and he worked with Brando and Christopher Columbus as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Brando, 3 million for 10 minutes in Superman.
Yeah.
well, that's what I
But
mean.
I-
He could be selling fucking tampons or something in Westfield. I mean, he'd be getting sponsored for that. 20 million.
You know that
Or
he
like
had
Grill Cream.
I saw a documentary about Brando, and he was filming in Rome. He said at the height of his career, he said, I want Yes, listen to this story. This is scandalous. He said, I want a brand new Harley Davidson on the set.
Yeah, I read that.
Okay.
as well, yeah.
Fine, they deliver it, covered in a dust sheet. What happened? The man doesn't even ride it. He doesn't even get on the bike
Exactly. Yeah.
for the whole time, and then he leaves Rome.
Yeah.
So what's the purpose?
Well, the point is he just wanted, like,
He just wanted
Oh,
to
he
have
just
it
said I
there.
want a Rolls
Because
Royce and then I get
because
it.
I have so much power.
Yeah, what he does.
He does, yeah.
I mean, not
Guys, it's time for me to tune this out because it's going to be a long shot.
All right.
So we'll
Peace and
see.
love.
Peace.
you can call my agent.
Yeah. And you can call my agent as well.
Yeah.
But I'm
And I
freelance
want
at the
10%.
moment.
Yeah.
I'm kind of managing myself.
Look, I do it all for
personally.
free.
I don't.
Brando's my brother, okay?
But I'm looking for representation, you know, for the bigger deals. So you can contact me and.
But you know, 10%.
But in the
I'll
meantime, we're
respond.
just going to have a little TV show. This is a spoof.
Yeah, now we're going
So-
to the advert. So if we could go back to Lance, can you pan back to Lance Armstrong, please?
Okay, so over and out.